Good afternoon, pipeline traders. Welcome to another in-depth XRP market update. Today we're going to look closely at the current chart structure, the key Fibonacci levels, and how Elliott Wave theory helps us frame what could be next for price action. On the daily time frame, just to give you an idea of the bigger picture for everybody who's new on the channel, the idea is still that we are here in an uptrend. From this low in April, the yellow scenario remains preferred. White and blue show alternative pathways, but to really activate these, certain levels need to be broken. For example, if we track the blue scenario, this would be an alternative, but we need to see a break of those to support zones. I would need to see ideally even a 5-wave decline. I have not seen a 5-wave decline even on the daily chart. You see that the last decline from the July 18th high is a 3-wave move. So it could form into a diagonal pattern or something. Without further evidence like a break below micro support, there is no sign that this is even a thing. This is there as a potential, so you understand what the alternative pathways are if the market takes a nosedive, for example. This is to help you prepare and come up with a plan for your portfolio. If things go the other way, in the white scenario, I am tracking a diagonal pattern that is possible, which we could get an ABC structure in wave 3, then wave 4, a BC in 5 after the wave 1 was also an ABC. I think the wave 1 count is best as 5 waves up. I prefer the yellow scenario. The white count will be considered more and become more probable with a break below the August low. For now, we are holding above the August low. We are consolidating below the $340 level, which is critical resistance. And here these previous swing highs in January, then over in 2017, 2018, so also. Here there was a lot of trading around this 3.40 level. It's not an easy one to overcome, but XRP is holding and taking a bit more time to break above that 3.40 level, which is still preferred. If we break above this level, then the focus will shift first to 3.80 and then 4.30, which are the next micro target levels that will become more relevant, because the target for this third wave, for example, internally, that is the third wave in a larger 5-wave, which is the 138% extension. But upside extensions in a third wave are not uncommon. So, reaching 4.30 or even 4.70 would not be unexpected. That means in the current thesis, a larger degree fourth wave bottomed here in April. We had a wave 1 to the upside, a wave 2 to the downside. We could now be in a third wave, which should be a 5-wave pattern. Then we can get a 4th wave and a 5th wave. So we are tracking this 5-wave move to the upside from this significant swing low in April and start to get towards the $5 area. Now let us also look at the smaller time frame for XRP. What you see here on the smaller time frame is that the price is still trying to move up to get to 3.80 to 4.30. These are micro patterns. I am on the 30-minute chart and it looks to still be holding up a micro support. It is trying to break above, but we might need an uptick in the crypto sector to get the momentum going. There is nothing to change here on the 30-minute chart, as XRP is still holding. If the August law was an internal 4th wave, then one pathway I am tracking is this impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 3, 0.802, 4.30. An internal third wave could unfold as 1, 2, 3, and that third wave could even get another high to 4.5, and then in this third wave here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, depending that pullback there, this internal 4th wave here. But again, we are holding below strong resistance, which is very probable to a bit more of an extended consolidation. But obviously below 3.13, I would have to say that this impulse to the upside, another alternative scenario could be a wave 1, so a 3-wave move up in wave 1, not very probable. But it would be the next best bullish case, and then the focus would shift towards the lower support. Maybe this is wave 1, but then 2, keep this alive. The price needs to hold about 2.85 in a corrective pullback. For now, we are treating it as alternative. It would only become something on the smaller time frame we would consider if the price breaks below $3.13, and then a break below upper micro support would already increase probabilities. I think that this August low was maybe part of a larger correction, the white count shared in the larger time frame. So, I do not really have a call with a high probability setup. Watching this build over the last weekend, we had a setup here that was a higher high reward with a potential rally to 3.40, but now this is just an internal fourth wave. So I will continue to track the waves here. But wave 4s are usually messy and not easy to trade when consolidation hits just below a breakout point. This is strong resistance and will probably take a bit more time to break out, as we might even drop into that lower support. If we break below 3.13, boundary of the upper micro support, we should then treat this as weak support. For now, I'll be tracking the microstructure on smaller time frames to see if we rebuilding higher lows and higher highs into that resistance. Any decisive break could be the catalyst we have been waiting for. Until then, patience is key. Let the structure complete and let the market show its hand. Thanks for watching today's XRP Elliott Wave analysis here on Pipeline Trading. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit the like button, drop a comment with your thoughts on the current wave count, and subscribe so you don't miss the next update. Trade safe, and God bless you all.